playing for about 23 years.
Oh, that's looking nice right there. Yeah. Oh, yo, what's going on, y'all? Yo, today counting today, I have exactly 10 work days until I make that trip. I say I got 10 work days until I make that trip. Cross country, driving, 16-foot truck with a trailer on back, with my baby car on the back, 38-hour drive, gonna try to do it in 3 to 4 days. She talking about she ain't gonna be driving. I'm gonna do all the driving, so it ain't gonna be easy. The truck gonna be about the size of this UPS truck right here. It's about the size of this UPS truck. Yeah, with the trailer on back, not counting the trailer on back. So, let me tell y'all what's going on right now. Like, I mean, this is for all you believers out there. For all you non-believers, I mean, you know, it's everything out there. I can't assume everybody believes in the same thing. But this is for all you believers out there. The devil has been very busy. Like I said, I got 10 more work days until I'm out of here. 10 more. So you would think everything been going smooth and everything. No big deal. Life is good. I shouldn't have a problem. No. Old Satan, devil himself, Lucifer, Baphomet, whoever you want to, whatever name you want to put on him, he has always tried to steal the joy and glory from God's children. And trust and believe, I love my Lord and Savior. So, the thing is, the devil tries to test us all the time. So, with Christ on my side, I don't have to worry about any of that. I smile at everything, man. I smile at adversity. So anyway, last week, one of my patients from doing overtime from my night job, one of my patients from my night job, they tried to, or they did, file a report against me because they've been wanting to sue the company. It's a whole big story with that. Long story short, at the end of the day, I go in, I do my 2-page report about the incident. By the time I was at the job for like 2 hours, by the time I was finished getting reviewed from the whole situation, which once they finally called me in the office, the manager was like, you know, have a seat and how you doing? And I told her, I said, for one thing, I just want to state that I love and respect all my clients, all my patients, I should say, that I treat them as if later on in life, how I would want someone to treat me. So I feel really bad. It was a thing where it was a supposed overdose situation. The wife was going crazy, sent her husband to the hospital, and the story's really deep. It's a good story to tell. Maybe I'll tell that story one day. But so the manager said So I said, you know, apart from the part of respecting and love all my patients, I really couldn't sleep the night before because I'm concerned about the patient going to the hospital. She said, well, let me put your mind at ease, because when they ran his blood levels and everything, if you would have gave him either the wrong medication or he's taking it in the wrong way or too much or whatever that his wife was trying to say, it was showed up in the blood levels. Well, everything was completely even, normal, wasn't nothing extra, but trust and believe, I was only there for overtime. As I said, I've dealt with these people, they were pretty new to the company, and I had already reported earlier that night that the wife doesn't know. I put on a report how she said she wants to sue the company, and she's already been complaining many times about how the husband is. Yeah, right?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, man.
One of my clients.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Three lawyers. Call me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we'll find out.
Medical malpractice, personal injuries. Come give me a
Oh,
shout.
yeah? Okay. Who are you with? This is for my
Some of the
viewers on
biggest-
YouTube.
Biggest firms in the city. Listen,
Okay,
I have
definitely.
another job for you. If you know how to put that stuff on YouTube,
Right.
please make sure you call me for something very serious.
Definitely.
Aside from this, what's your first name?
Harry.
Richie is me. Please call me
Okay.
tonight.
Sorry for the left, but thank you very much, man. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. God bless you, man. See how the Lord works? You see how the Lord works? You see what I'm saying? Got the information right here, y'all. Look, you need a lawyer. Holler at your boy. Holler at your boy Richie. So yeah, so at the end of the day, listen, man, I don't need the lawyer, because God is my lawyer. The best lawyer out there. Anyway, the wife has been having issues talking about her husband's a burden. She asked him if he wanted to go back to the hospital because she was used to him being in the hospital for only a year. And she's just looking for any excuse just to get a payday. Anyway, let's get back to the matter at hand. So, the manager said to me, to ease your mind, blood levels was normal, completely, 100%. Was no problem, no issue. So therefore, everything that I went through for that 4 hours for that night, and I was supposed to go 6 hours the next day, and this is all overtime for me. It was all, like I said, I dealt with them for 3 days prior. This is the 4th day, and they were nice the 3 days. The 4th day, all hell literally broke loose. So what happened was, it was a thing where I was just like, just thankful that for one thing that his levels were fine. It was no issue. I didn't argue with anybody or anything. I held my composure, stayed professional. And that's one of the things that you have to basically do. Now, the second case, that was last week, Monday. Today, I come in and I have a co-worker. We don't actually work together, but we work with the same patient. She works with the patient only on Saturdays. And I noticed that, and I'm with the patient 5 days a week for 2 years. And I noticed that the Saturday and the Sunday aides, they come in and they always write these notes of instruction for what they want me to do, how I should do things, and whatever. And mind you, we have supervisors that we have to answer to, that we have to talk to about things. The supervisor's there for a reason. If you have an issue, you talk to the supervisor. I've had an issue with I think it was the Saturday aide before. I don't know. I really don't care. But the thing was, one of the aides used to complain so much about when I wash the patient's clothes, which I do it on Friday, and he likes to hang his clothes up. So therefore, if I'm there for 5 or 6 hours a day, within those 5, 6 hours, there is no clothes on this earth that are going to dry within that amount of time if you're just hanging them up from being freshly washed. And it takes about an hour to wash them also. So, you know, gather them up and everything. So, you know, by the time I get upstairs for him to hang the clothes up, it's only about 4 to 5 hours at the most that the clothes have to dry. So the person on the weekend that comes, you know, everybody has to do work, whatever. You know, they have to go ahead and they put the clothes away. But the woman wanted to make it a big deal, and she reported me. I say she reported your boy. See, straight bald head reported me. I mean, so what happened was, supervisor got at me. She was like, yeah, you know, there's a couple of different instances. She keeps on calling here, whatever. So I just explained to her that, you know, the thing that I got to do is, what up, brother? All right. So the thing that I explained to her is, okay, she's calling, reporting, and the story I just told you. I explained the whole thing to the supervisor. I went to the supervisor face to face, and I explained it out to her, and she said yes. She said, I understand if you wash clothes and hang them up on Friday, continue doing that, and the person on Saturday simply just has to put them away. It's not for you to do all the work here, and for them to sit back on the weekends and do nothing, and try to, like, you know, tell you what to do, boss and bully you around or whatever the case. I mean, beats me. So, now mind you, I have managers, adult protective service, working the case that I called for my patient, that we know each other personally, personal numbers, and we talk to each other on a regular basis for the last year and a half. They love me. They all love me. So the thing is, you know, they've come to the house many times, and we've had many conversations. They've never seen these weekend people, so they know what I do and how I care for my patient. Now, so she got with the lady after that and was like, yo, handle your business, do what you gotta do. Stop calling me and complaining about him not doing, you know, whatever type of work or whatever the case, because that's just for you to, you know, pick up and do. Now, this lady leaves me, now, being that I'm leaving, I said, let me give the lady a respect and call her personally, because I've left my number here, and I said for them to basically give me a call, forget notes. That's just like text messaging. Sometimes you have to go ahead and talk to somebody on the phone instead of passing back notes back and forth. So with these Saturday and Sunday aides that was complaining, talking about the patient's lights went out, he needs a light bulb changed, he doesn't have any food, or he needs these extra cleaning things, or he needs these specific foods. The funny part is, you know, a lot of times also I spent my money on my patient, which we're not supposed to do that at all. He has someone who's taking care of his finances. And when you talk to people about, look, these lights are out in his little hallway towards his door, and they don't pay that any attention, or you tell them that they need certain money, that you need certain money to go shopping for your patient, and for whatever reason, like, let's say for this, like for the last week they just gave me money. But before that, it was 6 weeks that went by, and the only thing they gave me was like $90 for 6 weeks. And this guy has more than enough money in his account. Do I think that they're robbing him or whatever case? That's a whole nother story also. But the point of the matter is, there's only so much I can do. And I tried to call the Saturday aide to explain to her what's going on. I didn't let her know I'm leaving, but just to let her know, look, you know, there's certain people that you can call and talk to, since you don't know who to talk to. you can maybe call these people. I was going to give her the personal numbers, and this way, with my efforts of communicating with them, with their efforts of communicating, then maybe we'll get somewhere with having these people get off their butts, stop being cheap and disrespectful towards my patient, and maybe we can get some things resolved. But this lady was so, I mean, I hate to say the word and everything, but she was so ignorant towards communication, and she was a supposed know-it-all. It was just really, it was incredible. I could not believe the conversation that she had with me, and I'm just trying to put her on. So I said, you know what? I said, I understand, you know everything. You don't need any extra, explanations on anything. I was just explaining to her how the notes don't really mean anything. It's more important to reach out, just give me a call anytime. I'm always available. So behind that, today, and that was 2 weeks ago, today I come in Monday morning, 10-day countdown before I leave, and she leaves this long note, and the note says something about good day or good morning, and right from there she's talking about how there's the whole place clean, neat, no problem, always. The patient is 80 years old. He doesn't really like to go outside. So when he doesn't go outside, I get him those little mini newspapers, and he doesn't really like to throw them away. He likes to keep, looking through them over and over again. They have a failed memory, so they like to look at things. She said because I didn't throw away newspapers, the little mini newspapers, not big old newspapers and stuff, because I didn't throw away many newspapers, that she was going to report me today, and that she knows that I'm mad at her because of the conversation we had 2 weeks ago, which I'm not mad at her. I'm trying to put her on, give her information to help out her situation. In 2 weeks, I won't be here. And then they, the other, the manager of visiting nurse said, they're not going to get anybody who cares about my patient like me. I'm God willing, I hope so, though. A lot of people don't care. That's the reason why they ended up putting me on the case, because he wasn't getting the treatment that he needed, from the aides. A lot of times people just sit back and they just they're on their phone and they watch TV and they don't care about what goes on. So she's gonna report me, she said, behind not throwing away newspapers. Now, no matter what's not done, whatever's not done during the week, then when you're there, you're supposed to work also. I ain't throw away the newspapers. You throw away the newspapers in the story. Anyway, I called the manager of the visiting nurse first. I talked to her. She said, let me know, which one it is, which day. And she said, I'm going to call, I'm putting it down now. I'm going to call them on Saturday and let them know. And then I also talked to my supervisor after that. And she said, yes, I'm coming in today to do my resignation. And she said to also that she's going to call the aide also, and she's going to let her know that she is not supposed to be writing any notes at all, ever, and that they have to communicate with them, and that just doesn't make any sense. So, at the end of the day, like I said, I don't know what's going on with the devil trying to use these people to make my day bad or whatever, to make my little time. I got 10-day countdown. I'm going out nice and smooth, man, with no issues here. So with these people, and like I said, the devil trying to be all busy and everything, he trying to be busy real, he really trying to go in hard. He knows it's a last-ditch effort. He wants me to go out, on the bad note, but I'm protected, man. I'm protected by the blood of Christ. So I'm good. Thanks for watching. If you guys feel and understand what I'm talking about, holler at your boy. Throw down a little something in the comment. Let me know something, man. I appreciate all comments. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks for all the old subscribers. If you haven't subscribed and you're just watching your boy, hit that subscribe button, man. It's all good. It ain't nothing but family on here. It's nothing but a love channel going on right here. So, it is what it is. You know, we interact with each other. You know, you can comment on somebody else's comment, you know, whatever, man, it's all good. So thanks for watching. Once again, you know, I'm down here right now. I'm in Bryant Park, and I'm going shopping for a coat for my patient today and some gloves. So thanks for watching, man. Like I said, if there's anything that you want me to talk about or something like that, throw it in the comments also. I'll talk about something or whatever. Any questions, I'll get back at you. And oh yeah, my GoFundMe, like, holla at your boy, man. The last 2 weeks, I just got 2 other donations, which mean I only got maybe like 8 or 9 donations in total. But I'm telling you, it really helps out. I really appreciate it. That's GoFundMe.com/chocolate vegan. Thanks for watching, y'all. Till the next time, bring it in, y'all. Where the hugs at? I love you guys, man. Tell somebody you love them, man. Yo, peace out, man.